Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me, and thank you for joining me on the first project of SPRINGWATCH. If you don't know what SPRINGWATCH is, you haven't been around for the last 7 years I've been doing this. This I think is my 7th year. I don't know, 2014 through to 2021. But yes, there will be 5 video projects this week, Monday through Friday, and 5 more next week. So 10 video projects, totally focusing on the what is now called the mini catalogue, used to be called the spring catalogue, and Celebration. And I am kicking off this week with Hydrangea Hill. Now, it's a lidded box, something I'm well known for, but also something I'm well known for are my layered cards, where I let the paper do all the hard work, and I decided to combine the two. Now, Celebration and the mini catalogue kick off tomorrow on the 5th, but I thought I'd show you something gorgeous first. So it's absolutely lovely. I really like this. I haven't done a layered card on top of a box before. It's new for me. Right, so this was done using Gorgeous Grape. I've chosen to use Purple Posy this time round, just because it's a different purple. But I did consider the blue, and I'm using slightly different papers. Did consider the blue, decided to stick with the purple. So your piece of cardstock for your base of your box is 8 by 10 inches, 20 by 25 centimetres, and we're going to score it at 2 inches, 5 centimetres on all 4 sides. Okay, and then your lid, and I just need to check that I picked up the right piece. Yes, your lid is 6 by 8 inches, 15 by 20 centimetres. The reason I asked that is because I've got these here on standby for me to do my layers. This one you're going to score at 1 inch on all 4 sides, but you're going to move it away from the edge. So you're really scoring it like 15/16 of an inch. So 2.5 centimetres, but actually really sort of like 2.3. And do that so that your lid fits nicely over the box. The box base isn't going to buckle at all. And you just get a nice professional finish. And don't put your thumbnail in the bit where you're scoring. Just move that out very slightly. Okay, let's move that out of the way. So the finished dimensions of the box, 2 by 4 by 6. It's a 246 box, which is 5 by 10 by 15 centimetres. Okay, so the box base and lid, we're going to score and build in the same way, but actually I want to get my papers on to my box lid first. So I'm not going to cut and glue just yet. I'm just going to have this ready. Now I've pulled out some of the papers. So here's 3 of them with the reverse. I'm going with those 3 patterns, but I'm undecided if I want to lay that one down as my base piece or this one. I don't know yet. Or shall I do... This is how I make a layered card, and now a layered box lid. I grab 3 patterns that tone and see which ones look okay. I'm going to put this one as my base. So this panel of paper, 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches, 9.5 by 14.5 centimetres. So I'm going to get that one down first and stick it over the top here. So that one's gone down. Now, these are my scrapper bits, and literally, I'm sure if you've seen me make a layered card before, I literally just cut. So I'm going to cut that one at 2 inches by 3 inches, I think. 2 by 3. And so I want to have my little panel at 1 7/8. So I'm going 1/8 of an inch smaller. If you work in centimetres, go 1/2 centimetre smaller. And that will get me a nice little border that you probably really can't see because it's pale against pale. Let me turn it over the other way. So I get a nice little border all the way around. So that's one of my layers. I'm going to go with this one. I don't know. Shall I go 3 by? I'll go 3 by 3 for this one, I think. And then I will make this one 1/8 of an inch smaller. So again, 1/2 centimetre. And I've got a nice little border around. That's a very small border. It's a border, that's fine. I do want to put some stamping on. So this is Hydrangea Haven. Comes with dies as well. The world is better because of you. You make me smile. To an incredible woman. You are capable of amazing things. I appreciate all the little things you do with love for you. Congrats and thank you. And I want quite a big one. You make me smile. So down in the bottom corner, my grid paper, I'm just going to measure it up. So that is 1 by 2 inches. A scrap of Whisper White. I'm sure I've got a smaller scrap. I have. Here we go. 1 inch by 2 inches. And with my little pieces left over, I'm going to go 1 1/8. And that's 1 3/4. And 2 1/8. Pop my trimmer away. What did I do with the stamp? Oh, it's there. Stuck to the stamp case. That one, and then Gorgeous Crepe, because we don't have Purple Posy as an ink pad. Oops, I do have it as a marker, but I just want a brighter colour. And I'm going to start layering it all up. So that's together, and that's together. Oh, throw it around. And then once you've got all your panels done, then you start deciding where it's going to go. And I do like the placement of my original one, but I think I might do this one very slightly differently. But you can play, that's a square and that's the same width. So you could have it all sorts of different ways. You could go like that, you could go like that. Once you've got these panels laid, mix and match as much as you want. There is no hard and fast rules to the sizing of your layers. It's just what you feel is aesthetically pleasing to you. So that's the front of my box. I'm now going to start putting the box together. So I need to cut it. So I'm going to do the base and the lid the same way. Cut straight down the rectangle, wedge the square, and repeat the same for all 4 corners. So that's the box base. The lid is done exactly the same way. So you cut the rectangle, wedge the square. I'm excited for the 10 projects I've got to show you. I have made them all. They are already By the time you see this, I will have filmed them all, because I like to be organised. And my children are not back to school yet. Not as of today anyway, they go back tomorrow. Oh, celebration kickoff day. Yay. Right, so I'm going to get some adhesive on all of these tabs. This is my Seal Plus. The Seal Plus doesn't like basic black, loves every other colour. And just fold round. And then the lid exactly the same, and then I'm going to finish off with a little embellishment. Oh, throw it across your desk. No, don't do that. Not a good idea. Don't throw projects around. And pop the lid on, and then to finish we have these lovely pastel pearls. And you know what, I didn't realise they were pink underneath because I was looking at it like that. There's pink at the top too. Pink, lilac, sort of a grey blue, and then the darker colour. I'm going to go with the darker one again, just because I like the dark and I want it to stand out. So I'm going to take 3 of those. And the reason I didn't put this on before was simply because I wouldn't have been able to glue it down. Well, not without a lump anyway. Pop those away. And that is the first of my Springwatch projects. I hope you like it. I love how they look. They look so different, but very similar because they were built in the same way. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.